So for 4A, you are asked to work out the order of the reaction with respect to both of the reactants individually. So you need to pick 2 experiments for each one where you've changed the concentration. So for the hydrogen peroxide, you'd want to pick 1 and 2 to compare. So in that instance, the concentration of the hydrogen peroxide has been doubled. And then you will notice that the rate has also been doubled, which means that's first order, because the change to the concentration is directly proportional to the change in the rate. And then for the hydrogen iodide, you would want to pick the experiments where the hydrogen peroxide concentration is the same. So you'd want to pick experiment 1 and experiment 3. So in that case, you have doubled, again, the concentration of hydrogen iodide. If you then compare the rates, they have also doubled, which means, again, it's first order with respect to the hydrogen iodide. So then for part B, the rate equation for the reaction. So the general rate equation is rate equals K, don't forget the K, and then it's multiplied by the concentrations of the reactants with their orders as a power. So because they're both first order, you don't need to put a power, it's just to the power of 1, and that's not an H. So that'd be that. So then for C, calculate a value for the rate constant K, including the appropriate units. So you need to rearrange the rate equation to get K as the subject. So K would be the rate over the concentration of your reactants. And then all you have to do is pick one experiment and plug the numbers in. So if we just pick experiment 1, so the rate for experiment 1 is 4.3 times 10 to the minus 9, and the concentration of hydrogen peroxide is 3.2 times 10 to the minus 4 times by 4.1 times 10 to the minus 4. Then if you put all of that into your calculator, 4.3, sorry, I'm a bit slow with this calculator here. 3.2 10 to the minus 4 times, so that should give you 0.0328. And for the units, you can work out the units using the equation again if you just plug the units in. So the units for rate were moles per litre per second. Then the concentration units were moles per litre for both. So then what you can do is cancel down, so they can cancel. So then if you move the moles per litre to the top, that would become litres per mole per second. So the second per second stays the same. The indice of the mole changes to -1, and the indice of the litres changes to +1 because you moved on top. And that should be your final answer.